Try dye. If you're tired of the same old hair color you've been stuck with since birth, it may be time to dye it. Dyed hair has been increasingly popular over the last couple of decades, but in 2019 and 2020, the most popular colors are the ones that actually make you look older. Platinum blonde, gray, and even pure white hair colors are increasing in popularity for men lately. And if your base color is of the darker shade, the contrast between light and dark is a surprisingly stylish choice that works. Don't get us wrong. It takes a bold man that's wildly confident to pull it off and not feel insecure about completely changing his hair color. But if you're the type of man who's looking to make an adventurous change this season, dyeing?
That's pretty sweet. If you have cool toned skin, usually you can rock like any bright jewel tone color, such as blue, pink, purple, like anything really rich will look so amazing on your skin. Like a violet based red would look so gorgeous. A super dark brown or black is always stunning on cool toned skin. Also, my favorite color, cool tone blonde. It's like a very, very platinum white blonde like I have. Is so stunning on people with cool toned skin. But I would avoid colors that have copper in them or red. Caramel or honey blonde is not gonna work at all. Make sure if you do blonde, it is perfectly white and ashy, because otherwise it's just gonna make you look kind of like... So we're gonna start off talking about cool toned skin. Cool toned people usually have skin that's more on the fair side. They don't tan very easily. You also usually have a lot of pink undertones in your skin. Your cheeks can be flushed. You are most likely born with darker hair, possibly black or brown. Typically, people with cool toned skin have blue eyes, green eyes, dark eyes, like almost black. You can also look on your wrist right here. If you have blue toned veins, then that usually means that you have cool skin. And now moving on to warm tones. Warm tones is the complete opposite of that. So think of cool tones as being a rainy, stormy day. There's a lot of purple.
So what we're doing is, my hair is porous, obviously, because we just bleached the crap out of it and took out all that blue. So now we're trying to just match both of the sides, because this one has a little bit more blue pigment in it than this one. This one's a little more yellow. So we're just kind of adding like a really light dusting of silver over all of it, just to even out the tones. And so what do we mix up?
So we used Overtones Pastel Silver, and then their amazing conditioner, The Remedy, to sheer out the pastel silver.
Not sponsored, thanks.
Not sponsored.
Have been sponsored by them, but not today.
And yes, we're starting at the root first.
Oh yeah.
Because his ends are very porous, and we don't want the color sucking up on the ends.
Ends always have oil in them and so on. So that is how I got my hair back to platinum from blue and green. So Robert,
with crystal clear, but sometimes I want to do the pearl and titanium together. So many people love it. You guys love it. I did equal parts pearl and titanium, and I mixed 3 parts of crystal clear to this. Because if I did half and half crystal clear with pearl and titanium, it's going to still be too pigmented. So what's going to happen is his hair will turn purpley. So that's why I add as much clear as possible. So we are processing right now. Don't be scared. It looks very lavender and violet-wise processing. And I use the My Hero shampoo on his hair. Alright, so now I'm a... Hello, guess who's here?
I need my hair fixed.
What is the situation?
King Gartang, I need you to fix my head, please. I bleached my own hair for a video. It was fun. It didn't turn out that bad. I feel like it was like a solid like 6 out of 10.
It doesn't look that bad, to be honest. You have a little bit of retouche. Level 5, and then his tips are like level 9. We want to get his hair as white as possible.
Yeah, there's been a lot of comments being like, your hair is yellow. It looks okay in certain lighting. In like the sunlight, it looks really, really yellow, but in like fluorescent lighting, it looks not that bad. Regardless, I have the Video Music Awards on Monday.
Yeah.
And I realized like, oh, I should not be walking a red carpet with these roots and also this situation, because I think the red carpet's outside.
Okay, all the hair besties in the land. Here we go. We're gonna turn his hair platinum white, and we're gonna use Big 9. It's gonna change his life. Are you ready?
I was born ready for this.
All right.
I'm ready to have more fun as a blonde.
All right, here we go. As usual, we're gonna put his body condom on. Okay.
Always use protection.
Yes, we gotta protect. I'm gonna start mixing, all right?
Yeah.
Did you measure, by the way, when you...
No.
What?
I truly assumed that the bleach bowl that you get at the beauty supply store would have like lines on it.
So you squeezed and went with it. I'm gonna change your life today.
Please.
I opted to use 1-to-2 ratio. Normally I do 1 to 1/2 to get the hair really white. And because I did use 20 volume, I didn't want to be too aggressive on his hair because he's the natural level 5. He needs that 20 volume of the scalp to lift it to a white. His hair is really healthy and thick, so he can handle it. I'm actually gonna raise you up so we can be more at eye level. Yes!
Have you heard of that girl that's been really going viral recently on like Instagram and TikTok? Her name is like Foza.
Foza? No, but I need to.
Listen to this girl.
I'm gonna take it up this mountain, make it to the top, show them what I made of, show them what I got.
Like, hello, the power.
Okay, we like her.
We love her. We got to hang out last night. And what's so crazy too is that we followed each other on Instagram, we've been DMing, but like we haven't posted anything about meeting together. And recently on TikTok, this TikTok just went super viral of somebody finding her video and slowing it down. And everyone's like saying that she sounds like me.
I'm just here to walk, you know the walk. I'm gonna make it up this mountain, make it to the top, show them what I made of, show them what I've got. Make it up this mountain, make it to the top, show them what I made of, show them what I've got.
Like we do, but we sound exactly alike.
You like blend right into each other. Look at this consistency.
She got thick with 2 C's.
Yeah. I want you guys to see the situation up here. When you look at his routage, you can see he's a natural level 5. Everything on the scalp will turn blonde super quick. So usually I do off the scalp first before I go on the scalp, but today I'm just gonna go from scalp to ends. You can see here he's very yellow. So how we're gonna analyze that? Let's get the swatch sheet.
Oh, you're so prepared.
This is what happens when you bleach your hair. The red, the orange, the yellow before you get to the white. Right now you're stuck here at a level 9, but we want to get him to a level 10. Sometimes the first day your hair can look slightly, you'll see a hint of violet.
I'm honestly 100% okay with that.
You are? The lavender tone, it cancels out the yellow. So after one wash, the lavender goes away and it looks like silvery ice white.
I'm down.
Concentration is key. So I'm just going to go ahead and place Big 9 down on the routage here. So I'm just going to lay that down really quick just off a platform. The thing is to take thin sectioning so that way it's even. And make sure you saturate the ends very well because the ends is where all of the problem is. What I'm doing is applying the lightener on his sides really quick. See if you open up, you see the lightener did not touch his routage. So you gotta really section the hair to get in there. Because your hands are warm, you actually get the ends lighter if you just use your hands. When you cover it, you get more of an even lift.
I was just saying, guys, and he was so shook by it. The bleaching process like didn't hurt that badly. It didn't feel good. The toning process literally was probably the most pain my head has ever been in.
I was like, what? Why would the toning part burn?
I used a demi-permanent one.
What?
I had a demi-permanent and a regular permanent one, and I mixed a squirt of the permanent one into the demi-permanent one.
And it still burned. But right now you feel nothing, right? There's no burn.
This feels completely normal and fine. So I was so glad that you DM'd me. I was like, thank God, let a professional do this that knows what he's doing. I watched so many of your videos before, and you've transformed so many of my friends. So I was like, you know what? If anyone's gonna fix this, Sky Tank.
So you see me lay foils over each section here. The sides needs it too, so make sure you lay the foil down the sides. It looks a little orangey down here, so if you don't lay those hairs down, air will get to it and it's gonna not lift as light. His natural level 5 is now level 8, so this tells me after 15 minutes he's gonna be platinum white. And I'm probably gonna put a processing cap over the top of the foils to trap the heat in, so it almost creates like a little steam sauna. While he's processing, I wanna discuss a little something with you guys. Most of you guys know that I start creating music, right? And I love making music, but the situation is I find that a lot of the hair besties always tell me like stick to your day job.
Same. Because my voice is like definitely an acquired taste. A lot of people don't like it and a lot of my fans do, so like it definitely depends. I've had some really great like cover moments, but I've also had some really awful ones.
How does it make you feel?
I mean, it's definitely discouraging, but at the same time it's like I love singing. Like music is such a huge part of my life, so like I'm gonna keep doing it no matter what. Even if I didn't have a following, I would still be doing music stuff and
regardless
posting singing videos. So like it sucks that people are like, oh my god, stick to your day job. I'm not doing music as a career.
You do it because you love it.
Because I love it.
I look at entertainment entertainers like J-Lo, who sings, acts, dance, model. Lady Gaga is acting and singing. And what if you told her not to be in A Star Is Born?
Well, a lot of people did. A lot of people were like, I feel like Gaga can't act, like this is gonna be a mess. And then once the movie came out, she obviously literally killed it. Like, I feel like I get so many comments of people being like, oh my god, your voice sounds awful, like you sound like you're sick. And it's like, well, first of all, I agree.
Everyone has a different sound.
Right.
Britney has a sound.
Right.
But that's her signature sound.
Right.
And at first people kind of mocked it at first, but it became her.
Yeah.
And I think that the sound that you're saying, that people said that you sound like your nose is stuffed or whatever, or you're sick or whatever, that's your sound and it's going to become your signature. Mark my words, today is the start of your dream that you're going to do it all.
Over here giving me like motivational speeches off camera. He's like, you can do it! I'm like, I can't!
I had people criticize me so much for my voice, my singing, and stick to your day job, all that stuff. And honestly, some people could get crippled by it. But the thing is, you're gonna be bored yourself.
Well, it's like, bitch, I'm still here at my day job. Like, what do you see me doing? I'm still doing it.
We're gonna make, oh.
That's ready.
Okay, let's check your hair now. Alright, so I'm gonna peel him open now after 10 minutes. Your boutage matches everything. It's insane.
What the heck? Are you kidding me?
This is still not white enough for you.
Yeah.
So that tells me that your hair is still strong enough to move forward. So I'm actually going to mix a little bit more of the Big 9 and actually saturate the ends a little bit more and let you sit under the infrared lamp.
You know, I used to do hair before I started doing makeup.
Really?
Yeah. I did like styling and stuff, not like actual like dyes or cuts or anything, but I did like braid and styling for girls in my school for prom. It was pretty decent, not gonna lie.
Life is short, you gotta live it to its fullest.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if this will make you feel super happy, but I actually found you through music first before makeup.
What?
I saw you on a piano with a whole bunch of people.
The Never Enough video?
Yes.
Oh, yes. That is probably one of my favorite videos is like existing on my channel.
You make so many people happy with your music, so I always say like look towards the people who do support you.
Absolutely.
And don't listen to those people who discourage you. More saturation. The reason why I do this is just to make sure the ends are really, really saturated so it gets as white as possible. Especially the sides. It's really annoying, but the sides wants to stay yellow. I just told James that I am originally from Oklahoma.
I would literally never have guessed. For some reason, I felt like you were going to say Texas.
Really?
I feel like a lot of people from LA are from Texas.
Yeah. You're from...
New York.
New York.
Upstate though. I was going to school full time, obviously like in high school, and I just was being flown out to LA by different brands and companies as I started doing this like almost literally every week. My junior year was like pretty crazy, but then by my senior year, my like school administrators were so dope and so helpful about everything. They let me go. They let me travel and stuff as long as I like still got my work done, and I did. And I ended up graduating half a year early. It just like made sense for me to be here because I was here so often working.
And you love it here.
I literally like
the
never
weather.
want to leave.
The
It's
weather.
amazing. We're both the same though. We miss Walmart.
We miss Walmart.
Yeah.
So it's been 10 minutes. It's white.
Oh my god! Holy crap!
Right?
Oh,
And it's still on your head. Come on back, sister.
oh.
Yes. She is fancy.
She's going for a ride.
Yeah, she is. Take a look at this lift, y'all. It almost matches the shampoo bowl. I mean, seriously.
I'm so excited.
White. No toning. It is just super platinum white. It's still healthy. The first thing I'm going to do is put Olaplex 2 on this hair to acidify it and rebuild the bond so this hair is strong before we put any toner. I'm just going to go ahead and use my Confidant shampoo to shampoo his hair after the Olaplex. Pat the shampoo on just to remove anything from his hair. Usually in between toning, I'd rather just put my Confidant conditioner on, but because James been through quite a bit, I'm going to make sure I use my Hero X2 spray to repair his hair as much as possible. So if I tone his hair, at least the color would take as evenly as possible. What I love to do, and this is a hair bestie tip, after I put X2 on there, I let it sit for about 3 minutes. And then what I do is I pump out my Confidant conditioner here, and I like to layer this over the top. It almost feels like a mask because I want his hair to have longevity. I'd rather the color look even. This is insane. Seriously, look at his hair. So
It is white.
So I just blow dry him. I just blast him dry. That's why his hair is all like spiked up everywhere. Look, it's strong. It's not breaking off. This is the canvas. You are level 11 because this level 10, you can still see yellow in it. Big 9 is no joke. Sometimes I do 8SS with crystal clear, but sometimes I want to do the pearl and titanium together. So many people love it. You guys love it. I did equal parts pearl and titanium, and I mixed 3 parts of crystal clear to this. Because if I did half and half crystal clear with pearl and titanium, it's gonna still be too pigmented. So what's gonna happen is his hair will turn purpley. So that's why I add as much clear as possible. So we are processing right now. Don't be scared. It looks very lavender and violet-wise processing. And I use the My Hero shampoo on his hair. All right, so now I'm applying X2, My Hero Collagen Repair Spray. I'm gonna let that sit for about 1 to 5 minutes. So now it's 5 minutes. I'm gonna pump My Hero X3. I'm gonna apply the X3 right over the top and let that sit for up to 3 minutes. It's been on for about 3 minutes already, so I'm just gonna go ahead and rinse it off. You can leave it up for 5 minutes. I love X4 because the hair feels like glass. So I'm just gonna let it sit for about 5 minutes. Okay, are you guys ready? Are you ready?
Sisters, look at how wet it is! Guy, you're literally the best hairstylist in the world!
Look at the wall and look at your hair.
Literally the same color. I can't even tell the difference. Oh my god, thank you literally so much.
Oh my gosh, it's insane.
So I will never be dyeing my hair alone ever again.
No more DIY moments for you. Oh my gosh, it's so white. It's insane.
The DMAs are not ready.
No, they're not.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm so sorry. She's just so white. We just wanted to show you guys just how it looks in front of the black background. Like, that's literally so chic.
Right? It's like your hair is super white against this black. What? What? Oh my god. Oh. Subscribe, thumbs up, I'll put all the links below. You're probably already following James Charles anyway. But I'll put the link below anyway, so in case if you're not, you can stalk him and myself on Instagram.
Oh my god, he's literally the most talented ever. I've been watching him for so long and I was very grateful that you DM'd me and saved my head today, so he's literally the best.
I saw your cry, so I had to come.
Cry for help, that's for sure.
Love you guys. Bye.